We're going to bring it over to the blue couches now. Our friend Scott Mitchell, the Erie Zoo, is joining us today because you know spring is coming.
Yes.
It's right around the corner.
The zoo
Spring is here.
opens on Saturday.
Yeah, for us, it's March 1st is the first day of spring. And
Yeah.
we're sure excited. It went like that.
It did.
It was December yesterday.
Did it though? Well, it felt like such a long. It felt like such a long winter, but yet when I was looking at the schedule and seeing that you were coming on, I'm like, man, we are there already.
Yep. And we're so excited. It's always a great first day of the year for us. And again, this year we have free admission, which is really important to us because it welcomes everybody back to the zoo. And UPMC Health Plan and Pittsburgh Children's Hospital helped us fund that. And it just brings energy to the park for our entire team.
Well, I love seeing everybody bundled up for the first day. I mean, you can kind of get any sort of weather on March 1st around here, typically cold, but it doesn't stop the crowds from coming.
It does not. And we actually have some people that will literally come in, basically run around the zoo about 10 or 15 minutes and then walk out. But, you know, they kind of blow the stink off, as they say, and just have some fun, see a couple of animals. And that's what free admission, why that's so important to
Talk a little bit about what it means to the animals to get out in the public again. Yeah,
there are quite a few of them that really do enjoy seeing people. So, for example, the orangutans, we have to put a TV in there and we play either nature shows or Disney movies, and to keep them entertained.
You give them screen time?
Yeah, exactly.
We're all giving the kids screen
time.
time of year.
And so for them to interact with people again is really kind of fun. And the lions, when they're outside, they love interacting with people. There's quite a few animals that will, and those will all be out, so you'll be able to see them all.
Yeah, and we've seen so much growth at the Erie Zoo over the years. What should we expect when the doors open up again Saturday?
Well, we've got some new stuff ahead. We're still finishing up a couple projects. We're building a new red panda exhibit. It's just about done. New viewing panel for our African wild dogs. We just announced a week or so ago our Chinese Lantern Festival this year, which we've never done before. So we're really excited about that. And it's something completely new, evening event, just absolutely beautiful. So there's a lot ahead, and it's our 100th anniversary as well.
Yeah, it's a big year for you.
Lots of stuff.
You know, speaking of things you've never done before, this winter while you were closed, one weekend every month, you did a special event, and you opened the doors from like 10 to 2 or different things. How did that go for you?
Well, unfortunately, we picked the 3 weekends that were the worst of the year.
Weren't they all?
Yeah. So we did have people, and it was successful. Had it been last winter, it would have been probably much better. But we were tickled to be able to do it.
Yeah. All right. We want to talk to you about Phil and John in the rhino enclosure. They lived up to their end of the bargain.
They sure did.
How'd they do?
Well, first, I'm very thankful that the chef is here because there's still remnants of rhino smell on John. So
the onions and garlic is covering it.
Chicken.
But no, they did very well. Well, Phil did very well. John, not so much.
John held that wheelbarrow.
He held it down.
Yeah.
That was what he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phil did all
the shoveling, and it was probably 100 pounds worth.
Oh, you're kidding. Big pile.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my
it was.
gosh.
And they did great. John actually made a special friend. He calls him William, but we have 2 rhinos, Bumper and Bill. They're half brothers, and John and William, as he calls them, really bonded.
So
it was kind of fun to watch.
So they'd like to have them back for a visit from time to time.
Absolutely, they're always welcome. Always welcome to come back.
That was a great bet, and I always said that you got the best end of that deal because you wouldn't have minded coming in here and bringing donuts and coffee. You're in here all the time. You like visiting with us, but their challenge, that was a good one, Scott.
And it was John's idea for the bets.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Made for TV. We love that.
It was great.
But remember, you can head back to the Erie Zoo this Saturday, free admission from 10 until 2. It's great to see the doors back open there at the Erie Zoo.
Thanks so much.
Scott. Nice to have you today.